So these are the things in our kit. So we're going to sew this cute little owl today and make a little house for it. So in your kit, you should have received a bobbin and thread with a needle. Yeah, cannot wait for Lion. So thread, bobbin, needle. We've got our two little owl shapes. Some little eyes. We've got some self-adhesive felt for the eye bits. This will be our little pocket for the back. So cute. And a couple wings, and this yellow felt we're going to use for our beak and also our feet. So I'm going to move my house to the side and move this out of the way. Okay, I'll pop my little owl here. So these are all the bits we'll need first to make our little owls. So what we are going to do is just take the top bit of your owl, and we're going to get everything set on our owl to sew on. We're going to do the white first. So we're going to work our way around the eyes with the white. Then we're going to hop down and do the beak, and then we'll do some little V stitches for both of the wings, like that. So the first thing we're going to do is to cut our beak so that it's ready to sew on. And I just place my little wings there. So the wings are a little bit of they're like a leaf shape, but they should only fit one way. So when you're placing your wings on, you can see it doesn't exactly line up. So just have a little play so you know which way your wings are meant to go on. And then we're going to start by cutting out our beak. Oh, it is a bit glitchy. There's someone else doing a Zoom workshop. So let me just close a few more programs on my computer. And hopefully that will be all right. Just one sec. That's good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut a little square. So we need to think about our rectangle. We need to cut 3 things out of our rectangle. So we're going to cut it in 3, and we'll use 1 for the beak, 1 for each of the feet. So we've got our little squares for the feet. So for the beak, we're just going to cut a triangle. Just like this. So a little triangle. It's a little bit big, so I'm going to cut it a bit smaller. And that's good. And then I'll just cut my feet while I'm here. So for the feet, they're a little bit rounded. So if you've done the mouse project, it's a bit like cutting out the ears. So we want to do them bigger rather than smaller. So just cut around like you would cut a mouse ear, except we're going to just cut out some tiny triangles from the rounded bit, just 2, to make a little foot. So there's our one little foot. So think about making like a nice rounded ear shape, and then we use the tips of our scissors to cut as best you can some little like claws. There we go. So I've got my little rounded shape, and then just going to use the tips to cut some little claws out of my, just like that. So I've got my 2 feet ready, my wings, my beak, my 2 little eyes. And since we're doing cutting, we can do the little black bits of the eyes as well. So you can use either, you can freehand it, or because it's got paper backing on it, you can also draw on it. So I've given everyone about 2 squares of the black, so you can use pencil to just draw, like fill the square, to just draw your eyes. Better to make them bigger and cut them smaller later than make them too small at the beginning. So I've gone nice and big, and then you can use your scissors to cut them out. We'll stick them on later. There we go. But at this stage, we can just see how we design our owl, how it will look. So I'm going to cut around my second. There we go. So that's our owl sorted. So once we've cut out our beak and our feet and our 2 little eyes, we can thread our needle with our white thread.